My bike's actually working out. It's hasn't had any major problems, although the seat latch fell off. So I had to get up bright and early this morning and rebuild my seat latch. You may or may not notice, I don't know how well that camera up front is working out, that I'm riding alone because Murph decided under no circumstances will she be driving her car by herself. I'm pretty sure Mandy'd rather be with me just because of the bike, but that's normal, you know. No big deal. It's whatever. I think she probably would enjoy riding up here. She's stuck in the car. Cagers. Damn cagers. Oh well. I had something else. Fuck. What the hell else was I gonna say? I know I had something else to say. Oh, right. I want to talk about riding in a group. And you can see that now behind us is Wilson and Britex are more or less riding staggered, even though the guys up front are, it's a really loose stagger, but for the most part it's just single file. When you're riding through road like this, unless you're going pretty slow and everybody's on the same set, you know, the same level, you don't really want to be riding staggered. You want to spread it out a bit. Fudd's riding Chuck's ass a little bit too much, but it happens, you know. There's hand signals, and it's basically a group consensus on the hand signals as to what they mean. But the end all be all is the leader saying this is what this means. And when he does it, you all repeat it, because right now I can't see more than 3 people up. So if something's in the road and Chuck doesn't say anything about it, I might hit it. Damn. Use your brakes, Fudd. Whenever we pull up to stop somewhere, if the cameras are still on, you'll see everybody go into a staggered formation just to save space. But you know, you kind of, the way I see it, and at this speed it's not really going to work out too well, but if you're arcing through here pretty good, you kind of want to more or less be right behind the guy in front of you. And if you're with good riders, you will, because you all be on the same good line. But if we come through this corner at 60-70 miles an hour and Fudd were to wipe out, he'd slide off the side of the road and I'd go right by. Especially right now, since I'm inside the turn from him. If I'm outside the turn and he wipes out, I'm gonna hit him, most likely. At slower speeds, you're kind of pushing the limits, being anywhere near close. And of course, you don't want to be right on their ass. Let's see if Fudd, nope, guess not. Some of the guys were starting to go stagger, and really they should just stay single file, but doing it staggered is a little bit better because it gives you some runoff room in case the shit does hit the fan. You know, somebody hits the brakes or whatever, you won't run right into the back of them. Whee! That's it. Whoa! See, nobody told me there was shit on the inside of the fucking road. Thanks, guys. Would have been nice. I would talk about 2-Up. I think I'll do that tomorrow. I'll talk Mandy into letting me do a video while we ride. Or, well, actually tonight. There's been a couple of people talking about how to ride 2-Up, and maybe a third of what they said was more or less wrong. And I'll tell you an interesting story that most of the guys got a kick out of. You see the grass on the side of the road here? Up on the Dragon, there's a couple of sections where there's really tall weeds and like dandelions and shit. And they're more or less hanging out over the road. kind of near the over the white line. And we're coming down through there, cooking pretty good. And I think, you know, I could grab the clutch, reach down, and just grab me a handful of dandelions, right? For no other reason than to do it. And suddenly, out of nowhere, I feel this thump on my boot, and I glance in the mirror and I see dandelion dust flying through the air. I was like, holy shit, I just kicked one on accident. So right then, I knew I needed to back up off the center of the turn quite so much. And I was just like, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. And my feet are considerably lower than Mandy's were. But when we got back, I was talking to somebody about it, and she came up and she goes, oh yeah, I got hit by like 4 or 5 of the damn things. Like, wow. I knew I had the bike leaned over. I didn't realize she was hanging out over the freaking shoulder. Oops. I'm willing to bet that my tires were pretty much on the white line, and we were going pretty fast.